All right. So obviously this refers to the time of the fast. I've referred to it a few times by now. It was 40 days. I lived in Battle Creek. Um, my job was like right down the road, which was perfect because my truck had just stopped working. Like, I forgot what happened to it, but it stopped running, and the place is called GLR. Pretty fun scrapyard. Like we'd sometimes. Okay, I don't know how much I'm supposed to say. I mean, oh, fuck it. Alright, so we used to, yeah, get the cars would come in, and once the title is passed through the gates of the GLR, done. Like the scrap car can no longer be put on the road. The title is like past the point of no return. So sometimes we'd get these cars that'd come through and they'd be like, "Hey, you guys want a yard car?" Yeah, yard cars like driving around the junkyard, but this wandered off track. That was fun. Hold on, I was talking about because I worked at GLR. And when I was fasting in the Blue Lily. Yeah, um, back around the time, well, and like 2 years prior to the time of the fast, I had been doing a bunch of like studying things like the Norse alphabet and like things that different people would use to access different mind states, which was interesting. There's a lot of psychedelics. Like I had no idea how much stuff there was to really, reach an altered state. So it was interesting. I got some studying, and I know it was fun. I fell into a little bit of a rabbit hole. I found this one article that was talking about a flower called the Egyptian blue lily. And this was before it was circulating on Facebook and everything, so I was not aware. And like I was on Facebook quite avidly, but I hadn't seen it on there. This was like synchronicity led. So I discover the blue lily, and one thing the article said was like there's all these well, like archaeologists and shit who like get into the mummies, like dissect the mummies, look into the mummies, and all of them have a residue of the plant called blue lily in their stomach or whatever that is generally behind when you ingest the blue lily. So, and the thing with these mummies, they were all mummies of royalty. Like they were royalty. This should be a royal thing that they do. So, what made me what came across my mind was like, why did they do that? And it was actually a good time before before that I actually ordered Blue Lily on eBay. So at the time I started researching about the Blue Lily and I had it up in the cupboard. I forgot about it. Then I was thinking as I was reading the article, I was like, wait, I got some of that. There's a synchronicity. Oh man. Yeah. So I ends up being like I don't know day around day like 30, 35 at almost at the end of the fast, and I just obviously I don't have anything in my stomach, so I was thinking like I got that blue lily. I'm gonna eat some of it. I think I'm gonna eat a lot of this blue lily. I think I'm gonna ingest a lot of blue lily right now. I think I'm about to digest a lot of blue lily. So I do that, and at night later, like it had been becoming the norm that I hadn't really been able to fall asleep because I don't know if I previously mentioned or not, but at the time of the fast, I was taking a lot of mushrooms, and it wasn't like magic mushrooms or psilocybin. It was cordyceps mushrooms, reishi mushrooms, and lion's mane. Yeah, so there were a few reasons that I couldn't get to sleep, but I think I was really, really, really overstimulated. So I was meditating, and there was a night that I had ingested all the blue lily, and like I remember meditating, just looking into the abyss, and then all these eyes come up and start looking at me. All these eyes start coming and checking me out, like hmm. I don't know how to describe it. It's like blue eyes, like purple eyes, like carrying the vibe of joy, a vibe of it. Like what took you so long? Like some of them are vibing like what took you so long, are happy to see you, or good to see you. I remember this one set of eyes came up. It was like I'm having trouble remembering what color it was, but I remember it was more of a feeling, like more like warm. And when I was looking at it, it was like projecting at me, like in the presence of a warrior. Like Rhodelia in the Kalanji. Can you imagine that mixing in my stomach? Ugh. So, on a separate note, I think I am starting to feel something funny happening with my body right now. Like it's just feeling more electrified. You know what I mean? Day 4 of the fast, by the way. Okay, bye.